Hello guys, so today we're going to do something really interesting. So I decided to challenge myself and challenge a little bit my nutrition skills. So I decided to ask ChatGPT to give me some cases that are fictional patients, and I should write them a diet according to their illnesses that they're suffering from, and I'm going to be writing them a plan. I'm going to give an example like one day, what should they eat in one day, like one day plan. And I asked ChatGPT also to criticize me and tell me what's wrong and what's not wrong. And keep in mind that I'm just a nutrition student now, like I'm not even a nutritionist still, so this is kind of like practicing. And yeah, let's go. The first patient is Anna, and she is the age of 28 years old. Her goal is weight loss, and she wants to lose about 5 to 7 kilograms, which is a great goal. Activity, she's moderately active, which means walks 3 times per week, and she has an office job. She doesn't have health issues, and preferences, she eats fish, but she doesn't eat red meat, sadly. But she likes Mediterranean style food, and also her special notes are that she loves bread. The same girl, I love bread too. Also, she struggles with evening snacks, which is something that we have again in common. So, I wrote to her, let's focus on breakfast, guys. You shouldn't skip breakfast, even though if you are snacking a lot in the evening, still you shouldn't skip breakfast, because if you don't eat breakfast, you are more likely to overeat in the afternoon. So, for breakfast, I decided to go with 2 eggs with avocado on a piece of sourdough. I know she likes bread, but white bread is not really nutrition dense, and sourdough bread is more nutrition dense, and also is gut friendly, and it's really nice, and I like sourdough. I also assume that she would like sourdough as well. So 2 eggs, we're going to give her some protein, and with the avocado we're going to give her healthy fats, which are going to she is going to be satisfied until lunch. For lunch, I'm going with salmon fish because she likes fish. So I'm giving her what she likes, right? And also, I'm going to give her boiled potatoes. She can also cook the fish on the grill because she likes Mediterranean style. Okay, and with that, I'm also going to give her broccoli. Potatoes are really good, like a great source of carbs, and also they're going to keep her satiating because they have a lot of fiber in them. So potatoes, eat them, they're the best vegetable. Snack, because she is trying to snack in the evening and she is having trouble with snacking in the evening, I don't want to change her plan, because if I don't give her snack, her body will go like, oh, what the hell, where is my snack? And she will go insane for dinner. So we're going to do snack in the evening. Hummus or cottage cheese, they're full with protein, so it makes sense. What goes the best with dipping? Carrots, of course. They're the dipping vegetable. They go with everything. Also, I love carrots. They're kind of sweet. Tell me in the comments, do you find carrots oddly sweet or not? Also, I'm going to give her peppers because peppers are filled with mineral and vitamins, and also they're great for you to eat them raw. And also, I'm going to give her a few crackers because she is a snacker, right? So that will keep her full, hopefully, for the dinner. I'm going to give her stuffed pepper for dinner. We're going to stuff the pepper with quinoa and tofu. Quinoa also has protein in it, some micronutrients, micronutrients. It's a great option. I'm going to give her a few cherry tomatoes with that. I don't know why tomatoes and cherry tomatoes. I don't know why. I like cherry tomatoes and I like tomatoes. It's just another vegetable, guys. Come on, we are going to get the vitamins in no matter what and no matter how. And on the side with some olive oils, because we skip the fat in the lunch, so we're gonna bring the fat in again. For dessert, of course, we're not skipping dessert. I'm going to give her chia pudding. It can be made with milk or yogurt. I gave her option, and I'm going to dress up the chia pudding so it won't be plain, and after all it has to be a dessert. So I'm going to give her some berries because they're low in calories and also really sweet and nice. I like berries. And some honey also. Like, if you are a person that loves sweet things, put honey instead of sugar because it is better for you. So I would recommend her to, on every hour, to stand up and walk for at least 5 minutes. She can do circles around the office, or just go to the toilet, or just go to the furthest toilet away, or just go around circles. I don't know, go visit your colleagues, go wash your hands, go get water, just small things. And I also recommend her drinking around 2.5 liters of water because we gotta stay hydrated, guys. And if she wants to snack, she's probably thirsty and not drinking enough water. Also, she can go on a walk every day for at least 20 minutes. She can be walking, like, instead of taking a bath, she can walk to work. I'm assuming her work is really close to her, and if it's not a walkable distance, she can park her car furthest away from her work and she can walk from there, at least like 10 minutes from the car to the workplace, and 10 minutes from the workplace to the car. You get the math, that is 20 minutes of walking. And if she can, it's good to do some stretching before bed. I also recommended that because you are sitting all day and you come home and you sit again. Yes, I assume she would be really tired, but I want her to do some stretches to get that circulation flow a little bit better before bed. So let's go to the patient number 2. Marco, 45 years old. His goal is to lower his cholesterol. He has a desk job, again with similar with Anna, but he walks only on weekends. Healthy issues are high LDL cholesterol, which means no eggs for him. He also has slightly elevated blood pressure, which is, of course, he doesn't really walk. He sits all day. I'm not judging, I'm just reading the patient's notes that he loves dairy and meat. Also, he eats everything apparently. Special notes is that he eats out for lunch most days. This is where things are going to be getting interesting. So for breakfast, I'm going to start him with chia pudding with 20 grams of oatmeal topped with Greek yogurt and some berries again. See my pattern here? Protein for breakfast, guys. Lunch, if he eats out, I want him to order no fried food, and if he orders a salad, make sure that the dressing is on the side. And I would recommend him to try not to order pasta or sandwiches dishes because we don't want to get extra carbs. Sometimes when you are ordering in the restaurant, they will put a lot of carbs that you don't need, or they will be putting on the same plate potatoes, rice, and corn, which, let's be real, probably you don't need 3 carb sources with your meal. And some people like to eat bread with it. Like, you don't need 4 sources of carbs, you just need one. So I want him to focus on meat dishes with vegetables. And yes, I'm counting the potatoes as vegetables. It's better to choose vegetables instead of rice when you're going to eat out. And if he decides to make lunch at home, I would recommend chicken breast with carrots and spinach with lettuce salad. With a lemon dressing, of course. Snack. Again, I'm giving him snack. I'm not starving him. For snack, he can eat cottage cheese with carrots, pepper, berries, and a rice cake. I just repeated my snack, and also I'm going to give him berries for volume and a rice cake also for volume. I don't know why I wrote rice cake. It's just instead of crackers, rice cake. Dinner is a beef steak cooked with minimal oil with green beans. Again, protein and volume and not a lot of calories. Beef steak, yes, we're going to get all our fats for the day in dinner. And for dessert, I'm going to give him a glass of milk because he loves his dairy, and I'm going to put a chocolate protein powder. You see where I'm going with dinner? With dessert? And he can also have berries with that. If he feels hungry, he can even have half a banana. And for the all the moving thing, again with Anna, the same thing. Move around for at least 5 minutes. And he could even try to walk for at least 20 minutes every day. Next patient, which is Sarah. Sarah is 34 years old. Her goal is to manage her PCOS symptoms. If you want to manage your PCOS symptoms, you should eat high protein, low carb meals. Her activity. I love that she is a gym girl. She goes to the gym 2 times a week and also goes for walks daily. Come on, that's amazing. Health issues are obviously PCOS and mild insulin resistance, which we kind of expect with PCOS. Preferences, she loves fruit. Same girly. Same, I love my fruit. She doesn't like red meat. Okay, we're going to eat our chicken breast then. And she's open to vegetarian meals. Same girly. Is this me? No, I'm just kidding. Special notes are that she wants easy and quick recipes. I got you covered, girly. For breakfast, I'm going to give her 2 boiled eggs with avocado and a few strawberries because I'm not going to give her carbs in the morning. I mean, you kind of get carbs from strawberries, but I'm going to give her a high fat and protein kind of breakfast with some fibers from strawberries, avocado also. For lunch, so she can have a half of a serving of chickpea pasta. Mix that with some zucchini pasta for some volume, and also I'm going to give her shrimps. Shrimps are lower in calorie but high in protein, so she kind of can have that for lunch. And for snack, I'm going to give her fruit salad. Why not? She loves fruit, guys. And she didn't have a lot of carbs, so we're going to carb fuel for the day from the snack. She can mix her fruit. For dinner, I'm going to give her tofu because she was open for vegetarian meals and I want to give her vegetarian meals. So tofu with quinoa. Again, quinoa is high in protein, like a little bit higher in protein. It has like a good macro and micro profile, and I'm going to pair that with some steamed vegetables. She can choose her vegetables. It can be like a mix of carrots, broccoli, and cauliflower. It can be cauliflower rice mixed with the quinoa. For dessert, I'm going again with my same pattern here. Chia pudding with fruit and any flavor of protein or it can also be baked oats with fruit and some honey. If it's not sweet, no. And also 1 cup of protein powder. So I want her to enjoy her dessert, and if she wants her dessert to not feel like cakey, she can choose chia pudding, and she can add berries and also a 1 scoop of any kind of flavored protein powder to get her protein in, because she is a gym girly. And if she likes cakey desserts, she can have a serving of baked oats. You can just mix oats water and put it in the baking dish and air fry that, or just bake that. You can bake that in a really big pan, and you can have it for the next week, kind of like a meal prep. Baked oats is a really easy meal to be prepped, like if you're doing like a weekly prep. And also you can use any kind of flavored protein powder. If you like vanilla, use vanilla. If you like chocolate, use chocolate. And if she drinks coffee, I would recommend her adding protein powder in the coffee, because she is again gym girly. She obviously cares about protein, and drinking her coffee with some protein, it will keep her full long. I want to make sure that she is hydrated enough, and I want to give her electrolytes if that is needed, because I don't want her potassium and sodium levels to be disturbed. Let's see now my conclusion and what ChatGPT thinks of me. What you did well. Well, I had like a clear structure. Oh yeah, I didn't want to count calories or like give a lot of measurements. That I gave easy meals and like easily to find ingredients, because I don't want, like, when diets have like things in them which I don't have in my fridge. Like, I'm not going to go to the grocery store, waste some money for a weekly food that I don't enjoy eating, obviously, because I don't have it at home. That means that I don't like eating it. So I'm not going to eat it just because it is written in the diet. That's why it's important to talk with your clients. Again, this is kind of like an exercise, and I just assume things. Okay, what could be improved? I like this. Portion guidance. Okay, I didn't really give portion guidance, which is kind of okay for ChatGPT to call me out on that. I know I just did this quickly so I can like see where my nutrition scores are at. I didn't do this intentionally. If I gave portion guidance, I would have be sitting here with a pen and a paper to measure things out. And again, I'm not a nutritionist. I'm still studying. So I don't really learn currently that in school. We're still on the beginner things. Macronutrient balance check. Okay, again, I did not measure anything. I did not write anything on paper. So I kind of knew that this was coming. Extra macronutrient variety. Okay, cooking method notes. Okay, I didn't give as much cooking because I assumed that they would know how to cook. But definitely, if I will be doing real patients, I will also give them ideas or like methods of how the food is cooked, like kind of like what I did here explain. Hydration specifies. Okay, I didn't give the first 2 patients hydration specifics because I assume they were drinking a lot of water. Again, it could be improved. So if ChatGPT had to score me, he said that nutrition balance is 8 out of 10. So 8 stars on my nutrition balance. Clarity 7 out of 10. Okay, I kind of did more clarity here, like talking like this, and I didn't write that up, so that was kind of my mistake. So, and patient relevance 9 out of 10. I don't know what that really means, but hey, I got 1 9, right? With a little polish, this would look like a professional dad plan ready for clients. So a pat on the back for me. Yeah, kind of guys, rate me down in the comments. Okay guys, thank you so much for watching, and I will be seeing you in my next video. Bye bye.